Go first to Robert Sherman on the ground in Tel Aviv tonight.
Hey there, Leland. Well, as the United States and Israel try and degrade Iran's capabilities, we saw here tonight that they still have the ability to touch Tel Aviv with one of the largest missile barrages that we've seen since these operations began. Missiles cracking in the sky above us, sending people on the ground here scattering to the shelters. That is why the pressure is on for American and Israeli forces to knock out Iran's ballistic missile launchers, their stockpiles, and their drones on the ground before they hit the skies. Those are viewed as the #1 most imminent threat to American troops and civilians alike here in the region. Tonight, in Iraqi Kurdistan, we saw an Iranian drone slamming into a hotel just hours after the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad warned Americans to stay away from hotels and other places that Americans might frequent for fear that they will become targets. That's why the State Department is pushing for all Americans to get out of the region as quickly as possible. Kellie, Meyer, over to you.
Robert, thank you. Stay safe, my friend. So the president here at the White House really leaning into that "Make Iran Great Again" slogan, saying as soon as Iran, quote, unconditionally surrenders and the selection of what Trump calls a great acceptable leader, the U.S. and allies will bring Iran back from the brink. The president's base is skeptical of the America First focus here, and Democrats like Chuck Schumer say if Russia is helping Iran with intel to target U.S. forces and, quote, shows a widening war that Donald Trump is already losing control of, end quote. We are now 1 week into this war, and the White House press secretary saying today they have enough munition stockpiles to go much further. President Trump, though, hosting defense contractors from Raytheon to Lockheed Martin here today, pushing them to ramp up production. And it's not cheap. An estimated 400 Tomahawk missiles have fired over at least 3 days of this war, 2.2 million a pop. And those new Lucas drones with Iranian tech that the U.S. has now turned on Iran, $35,000 per unit. And the biggest cost of all, the human cost. President Trump confirming tonight that he is going to attend the dignified transfer of those servicemen and women tomorrow at Dover Air Force Base. Leland.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.